So what? I just finished out the conversation I had started before that happened. We have a new quest from Camilla asking us to go to Canabras with her. One of the units ran into a monster with 100 female heads. They were singing in sweet voices, and the singing was putting both crusaders and demons to sleep. One deaf knight slew the creature, but even death could not silence the heads. The soldiers cut off one of them, gagged it, and brought it to Dresden. What should be done with this head? Sell it? "45 days. At times, emotional wounds are more dangerous than physical injuries. Many soldiers suffer from nightmares and insomnia. The healers can now ease their anguish with enchanted singing. Let's see. Tiara or the ring? The ring has two endgame options. Okay. I think we'll go with the ring. group of crusaders has gone missing on its way back from a dangerous mission. The commander's staff is determined to save them and has offered a number of possible solutions. Form a search party. Okay. 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 There we go. So it's true. The commander has returned from the dead. We've heard all manner of rumors, but we do not know what to believe. So I came here myself to be sure it's true, and not yet another trick of the demons. What's the news from Winter Sun? Thought time would heal Winter Sun, but it hasn't been easy. People gradually returned to their lives, but the mere sight of their homeland brought back memories of the atrocities. This is why, when the demons returned, we didn't fight the way we should have. The surrounding woods seemed to take mercy on us and sent animals to our aid, and they tirelessly fought the demon invaders. We only survived because of them. What will you do now? We will leave in search of a better life. The place we call home, all these centuries, no longer accepts us. There are too many ghosts here, too many memories. I do not know where we will go, but I will pray to the spirits that a new place will accept us. Farewell. Although you are once again victorious in your last encounter with Korum Zada, I'm worried. We've been interrogating the prisoners, and some interesting information has come to light. It seems Korum Zada intends to fundamentally alter his strategy and be on the defensive next time we fight. That is uncharacteristic of him. Indeed, it's uncharacteristic of demons generally. For the most part, they'd all prefer a ruthless onslaught. Our enemy seeks to counter us with a robust formation, overwhelm us with ranged assaults, and grind our attacks to dust, one after another. Opposing demons who fight defensively is unknown territory. We must be prepared for it. I suggest we train our infantry in ways of withstanding enemy shots, which should secure our victory in a ranged duel. Okay. actually. We can send them away once we get to our destination. All right. Quick save. Where am I? Group of thugs block your path. They are armed and look like they're ready to fight. Their leader faces you with hands on his hips. What do you think you were going to show? But you wouldn't do that to us, would you, Grey Boar? Where's the target? I know you're a professional, but I've never worked with you before, so listen up. I'm watching you. No funny business. True, we haven't worked together before, so I'll give you a warning of my own. If you threaten me again, I'll cut out your heart and shove it up your ass. Got it? He seems alright. I think we can work with him. Respect. No wonder she has such a high opinion of you. Hope your friends won't get cold feet when it's time to act. Don't you worry about my bunch. Not our first hunt. As long as the target's where it's supposed to be, they'll do what they've been told. Is she here now? Probably. You know she doesn't like to show up too early. She's smart. Wants to scout out the area first. I respect that. Once we've cornered the target, she'll be here. Or not. It's impossible to tell with her. Now we wait. She said that you'd be in charge of all the preparations. She told us to wait for your arrival and follow all your instructions. So why don't you scout the area and figure out what needs to be done? We'll need at least 3 places for the crew to hide. And we'll need a good location for our archer as well. And that trail over there, that bothers me. Makes it too easy for a target to escape. You need to see if there's a way to block that path somehow. Go ahead, boss. We'll sit here and wait your orders. Really nothing else here.
Precisely.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Excuse me? Orzala. Not as smart as everyone thinks. You walked straight into a trap set by your own associate. Well done, Greybor. You've lured the commander into our trap, just as you promised. I must admit, I'm surprised. I thought it'd be more difficult. Did you expect anything less? As I said, when I take a job, it gets done. You wanted the commander, and I brought him to you. Thought we got along well. Why do you want me dead? Father will see how wrong he was about me. He'll reward me with his favor when I present him with your head. I'll be the greatest of Baphomet's daughters once more. And that half-mortal upstart, Vorlesh, will crawl on her knees before me. I'll rout the armies of the Lady in Shadow, and then I'll cut down Dascari's lackeys and take his army for myself. And once that's done, it'll be your turn, Crusaders. I'll make you kneel before the Lord of Beasts. Very brave of you to appear in person. I applaud your courage. Wanted to personally witness your demise. Do you think I'm scared of you? You have no idea how powerful I am. Hepsamara was nothing compared to me, and now my father has freed me from those accursed seals. I'm no longer bound. I am Baphomet's daughter, the strongest of his offspring. I have reclaimed my rightful place, and now I will destroy you. Yaz, why are you here? Do you really want to kill me? It's not like he had any choice in the matter. This half-wit belongs to me, and so does this guild. After you killed Hepsamara, Baphomet gave me back my power. I was restored to my rightful place, and Yaz, who once considered himself my master, became my property. I'm sorry, but the bounty on your head was just too tempting. I couldn't resist. Zaharzla has robbed you of your guild and your pride. How pathetic. You will regret your insolence, I swear. Greybor, you betrayed me. The guild I joined, with your consent I might add, asked me to do a job. They offered me a sizable reward, and our partnership has been less than satisfactory. So I'm breaking our contract. Oh, and you're about to be killed by my new employers. I've instructed Greybor to lure you here, and he has performed his task admirably. You will not leave this place alive. Who you serve is your choice, and you've clearly made it. I'll accept jobs and take contracts, but only if they benefit me. As I'm sure you've noticed, the only person I serve is myself. Maybe we can talk things through and solve our disagreements peacefully. There's no need for violence. How amusing. Are you going to fall on your knees and beg for mercy? Give him a good beating before you finish him off. Giggity. Greybor smirks. It won't be easy for them to carry out that order, because they themselves are actually already dead. Commander, now. Pulling a whistle decorated with runes from his pocket, the dwarf brings it to his lips and produces a high-pitched trill.
Here comes trouble.
Okay.
Getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you are. How am I supposed to win this?
Victory is worth the pain. I got this. Ha, ha.
Are you shitting me?
God, that hurts. I must withdraw. Damn you! Victory is worth the pain. Are you still here? Good guys always win. Simply business. I must withdraw. I got this.
Okay. Okay. I should have stayed before doing that final conversation, but
Precisely. I'll do as you tell me.
Here we go. And they're dead.
Let's make this quick.
I got this. Damn you!
Simply business.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Are you still here?
It's your time to cease to exist.
God, it hurts!
Okay.
You're in my way.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Another potion.
Good guys always win.
You had issues. Simply business.
I'm gonna try this again.
Victory is worth the pain.
Nah. I'm gonna try this again.
I must withdraw.
Son of a bitch.
Victory is worth the pain.
I got this. I'm gonna try this
Damn it.
again.
Let's make this quick.
All right.
Getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you are.
Simply business.
Ooh.
Victory is worth the pain. I must withdraw.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Jesus.
Victory is worth the pain. I must withdraw.
I got this.
Victory is worth the pain.
Did not pick up the spelling attack. Whoops. Damn. Alter into the a trap for the third time.
trouble.
Right. Ah.
I got this.
Victory is worth the pain.
Jesus.
Damn you!
I must withdraw.
Are you still here?
Victory is worth the pain.
Jesus.
I must withdraw.
Good guys always win. Getting my ass kicked. I got this.
All right. Health potions.
God, it hurts. Damn you! I'm getting my ass kicked. God, it hurts.
Okay.
Getting my ass kicked. Are you still here? God, I'm gonna try it.
Damn.
comes trouble. I got this.
Nice.
Simply business.
Damn you!
Beautiful.
Getting my ass kicked.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Okay, potions. Potion of heal.
Are you still here? God, that hurts! I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you are. Last stand is the way, though.
Good guys always win. I'm gonna try this again.
Is worth the pain.
Beautiful. Whew. This isn't how it was supposed to end. Why? Why are you so damn strong, mortal? Shorty, you little worm. You betrayed me. If you had done what I had asked, I would have given you everything you ever wanted. I value my reputation more than anything you could offer me. You can rant and rave as much as you want, but you're not going to change my mind. Well done, Commander. I admit, I was worried that you would deviate from our plan and reveal your full strength. We needed Horzala to believe that victory was in her grasp, so that she would reveal herself, and your little spectacle was quite convincing. What will you offer me in exchange for your life, demon? Nothing. Once my father hears about my failure, he'll take everything from me, even the guild. Greybor, why don't you tell Horzala how we outwitted her? You see, Horzala, you made 3 mistakes. Your first mistake was sending your agent in Dresden to give me the assignment to bring me the commander's head, instead of summoning to Alushanera. In doing so, you made it clear to me that you have people in Dresden, and that some of them might be a part of the commander's inner circle. Therefore, the commander and I kept this plan a closely guarded secret. We didn't want you to find out about it. As for your second mistake, you underestimated just how much I value my reputation. Under different circumstances, I would have gladly taken this assignment, but I'm not going to tarnish my good name. When the commander and I were on the way here, we had plenty of time to discuss the details of our plan. I would pretend to carry out the assignment and the commander would pretend he was trapped. We knew you would not resist the opportunity to savor your triumph personally. I just had to play my part convincingly, and when I helped set up the ambush and the commander had to fight at half strength so he wouldn't immediately destroy your lackeys, and you fell for it. You threw caution to the wind and revealed your presence. Remember how I said you made 3 mistakes? Your third mistake was turning your back on this shorty. Kill him. I hate you. Oh, how I hate you all. I think we're done here. One of these nights, we should meet up at the tavern to celebrate. Drinks are on me.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Won't be able to identify any of this. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's get our party back. Definitely could use a rest after that. I see on the ground. Gray boar. What?
Let's see if I can sneak around.
I'm sorry, what? Let's go rest first, I guess. Guess I could have rested in the end, huh?
Here we go.
Scenery master. Ah, Commander. Good day to you and all that. I'm Tina from the Next Door Theater. Remember me? So here's the score. We finished rehearsing and we're ready to stage the world premiere of our play about your exploits. Grandma sent me to invite you. We're ready to get started. So will you come?
Let's see if I can sneak around.
There better not be a fight associated with this. Ladies and gentlemen, the day has come that every participant in the crusade is awaited with bated breath. The day when we, the Next Door Theater, finally present to you our newest production. Theater. The massive prop catapult behind Grandma creaks loudly and somewhat ominously in time with her words. At least, you hope it's a prop. That's not a catapult, that's a trebuchet. Today, we return to the recent past, one of the first victories won by the commander. Our show is dedicated to these grandiose, incredible, mind-blowing, exciting, large-scale, grand, and legendary events many of you probably witnessed firsthand. As the director and playwright, I feel humbled and honored to Does anyone remember what we used to load that catapult? It's a trebuchet. I have a better question. What did the projectile hit? I see something that resembles a plume of smoke. In the place similar to the one where we left the crates of our props are in. I put my cherry pie in the catapult bucket. To have a secret snack during the performance. No, it flew away. Stop panicking. The show must go on, even if we are left without our costumes and props. If something does not go according to plan, improvise. Nothing more than a few fireworks to celebrate our premiere. And now, we shall begin. In the year 4715, in the area near Dresden, a figure appears in front of the army, awaiting his orders. It is their leader, Knight Commander Drast. My fellow Crusaders, a grand battle is upon us. Why isn't she dancing? In this scene, she's supposed to pirouette and do the splits. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do in heavy armor. We got a little confused and brought her real armor instead of her cardboard armor. Hey, lady. Good morning. Where's her cardboard armor? Burning, along with the rest of our props. It's alright, everyone knows the commander is a gifted dancer, and his talent is so great that he never demonstrates it in public, so that no one will feel their abilities insulted. Is that so? It's so exciting. You have to give me a lesson or two. But I digress. It's all because the pie that flew away in when the catapult went off. Hi, Puffin. Lily, child, don't be distracted from your part. What's this pie you keep talking about? I need this pie to play my part for improvisation. I need something to compensate because I couldn't dance. Here, listen, my fellow Crusaders. The demons cruelly hid our cherry pies, but we shall defeat them and recapture these priceless treasures. Let thoughts of cherry pie inspire you in battle. Pies, hot ones, fresh from the oven, cherry pies, and apple pies with cinnamon. The sound of rain on the roof, the striped face of a street kitten, the slanting rays of the evening sun and dust particles dancing in them. I really am ready to fight for all this. Grapes. Down in the abyss, when I was about to die, I remember how ripe grapes smell at home. Then, with his army properly inspired, the commander explained the details of his grand strategic plan. As we all know, the commander planned to launch himself from a catapult and break through the enemy's fortifications from the air. This is exactly what happened. However, just as the commander was taking his place in the bucket before the launch, the demons set in motion their terrifying, cunning plan. They cast an illusion that made everyone think the commander was just standing there, as if he was neither flying through the air nor cutting down hordes of enemies. And now that all of you have witnessed the most spectacular, dramatic, and impressive culmination of our play, let us return to reality for a moment to welcome the person whom we're all gathered here to celebrate, the commander. After all, this is one of his earliest adventures. I'm invisible. How can you see me? And Greyboar's dead on the ground there. So what do you say, Commander? Did you like our show?
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Yeah. Poor Greyboar.
Let's
All right, let's see if we can get him raised up. All right, scroll of raised dead. Know you're here somewhere. Heal. There you are. Here we go. He's alive. Guess I need to put my trinkets back on. Stop by storyteller. Okay.
Let's see if I can sneak away.
Definitely need a rest.
You don't see anything shameful in running away? What about the damage it does to your reputation, your name?
Big deal. I'm a thief, ain't I? If I damage my name, I'll just swipe myself a new one.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Woljif. There we go.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight?
Yes, it is.
Why, yes, I think it is him. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Can I expect more attempts on my life?
Sure, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at his command. And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
Have you ever been tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery, all these words carry no meaning for me anymore. But my reputation, for that, I will put my life on the line.
Let's see. Your fixation on this whole reputation business is utterly crazy, but today, couldn't be happier that you've lost your marbles.
Being true to my word is one of the few virtues that I hold in high regard. I don't carry it around in my pack during my countless travels, but it's always with me.
Thank you for remaining loyal.
It's not about loyalty. It's just business, and... But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are.
Aww.
I enjoy traveling with you, and I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over?
They say that the Assassin's Guild of Evolutionira, of which I pride myself of being a member, has recently lost its leader. I, on the other hand, have been honing my demon-slaying skills to perfection over the past few months. When this whole thing with the world wound is over, I'll return there and try to become one of the aristocrats of Evolutionira. That is what they call themselves, if I remember correctly. I will reside there in luxury, bathe in the gossip about my notorious misdeeds, and take assignments from the Crusaders at a hefty discount. If the demons are trying to occupy our Galarian, why shouldn't we mortals repay them by occupying a part of their realm?
Not a bad plan. Just know that I think highly of you.
Same goes for you. I never regretted getting involved with you, even though the whole thing seemed like a utter failure at times.
Have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business?
Now, quite the opposite. My career is booming at present. First, I have an opportunity to work with you and participate in a truly fascinating adventure, which is going to lift my reputation to new heights. Second, I've just joined a very formidable Assassin's Guild. There's a lot more for me to achieve as a professional, and I will only start thinking about retirement and the peaceful life of a commoner when I'm past my prime. Anyway, fortune doesn't favor those who think too much about tomorrow instead of living in the present. Right now, I'm fighting the world wound under your command. As for what happens next, we'll just have to see.
You have a daughter.
Yes, my little Mora. Do you think she would want to see me again after all these years? What would she think of me if I told her how I'd been earning my bread all this time? That I left her to do this kind of work? I'm afraid to hear the answers. I only hope that she will be able to forgive me if I ever get the chance to see her again.
You could become more than just a hired killer.
Now I am going to tell you a very important secret. You must not disclose it to anyone, no matter the circumstances. I think the simple truth is that I love my job. Yes, I suppose I have the spirit of a killer, but there's nothing I can do about that. Perhaps I'll even kill you too, if you tell any of my potential employers what I just told you.
You have to make this decision yourself.
Well then, it's all settled. All hail me, the fearsome leader of the Assassin's Guild from the depths of the abyss. You know, I've never tried to tell anyone which path in life they must choose. Sure, I'm always happy to show the way to the realm of Pharasma, but that's an exception. Thank you for not giving me any orders, or pushing me to make a certain choice. An attitude like that is a very rare thing in our world, and I appreciate it greatly.
Glad we had this talk.
You know, Commander, I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people.
Relatable.
I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me. And that's how it's always been since I met you. But you are an exception to all the rules. It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client. But I do. Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission with you.
I think he's
Surprised to
like
hear such
smoking
words
his
from an
pipe
assassin,
on those
Commander.
long inhales. I have nothing else to say.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself.
Okay. We decided what you're going to do after we win the war. Yeah. We just had that conversation. Okay. Remove blindness scrolls. It worked. Okay. No did this, but I can sure give you a good feeling. Don't threaten me with a good time. What's up, Connor? How's it going? Not much. Not much. Trying to make as much progress in this game as we can today. Because I think Darkest Dungeon 2 hits early access tomorrow, which we'll be diving into. Okay. Son of a bitch. Just had the director ringing me and straight up answered, "What did I do wrong? Since we were told we should never expect to hear from you unless we fuck up." He just laughed for a solid minute and was like, "Nah, I'm just ringing because I hear you're doing very well and wanted to congratulate you." Ooh. You're getting noticed. That's awesome, dude. Means you're doing something right. What? I had to hire more mercenaries. No? Champions and hedge knights. Alright, you guys need to go over here. You're bricking yourself. Well, as long as you don't brick someone else, I think you're fine. Veterans. Okay. Stand by. Mage General. Foxy General. Okay. All right, so he's up to 7. Stand by 2. We have room for one more type of unit. Maybe we bring the Hedge Knights down here. Drop off the Signifiers there, the other standby group. Let's try teleporting. Yeah, that worked. Nice. Okay. Good hit. Up. What's up, Bosco? Doing all right. How you doing? Okay. What have you been up to lately? I'm definitely going to be losing some units here. Okay. Finish him off. Beautiful. Not too bad, though. Not too great either. I think we need some more troops. Laughing Caves. Oh. Not the way down. All right, let's camp.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Soot is always restless. Okay, death words.
Listano Daniel, Amorane Sentes, Unimosi Travisi, Unimosi Travisi, Unimosi Travisi, Unimosi Travisi.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Yep, let's fix our lineup. I think we're good there.
Beautiful.
Captain Selkind looks much thinner, dustier, and more exhausted than before, but he's as determined and optimistic as ever. A meeting I did not expect. Allow me to congratulate you on a return from your expedition from the Abyss. Why did you leave Dresden? My disagreements with the top brass became insurmountable. I treated our expedition here like a rescue mission from the very beginning. I told them that there were refugees behind enemy lines, full of people who needed our help. Alas, the leadership was only interested in how much Nerosian would pay for the chopped off heads of demons and cultists. After just a few months, they sent their emissaries and tried to remove me from command. Don't mind facing a court of my comrades, but who would carry on with my mission? So I left town and had a little adventure of my own. What are you doing here? Digging. I spent the last 3 days shoveling dirt. After they forced me to leave Dresden and the Blackstone Company, I fully devoted myself to archaeological excavations. When you discovered my missing patrol in this area, I had a hunch that had been moving in the right direction, and I was correct. I bet there's a Sicorian settlement hiding beyond this door. That's a vault. Why is there a Vault Tech vault here? I like to believe there will be living Sicorians in there. Unfortunately, I ran into some difficulties, and I was about to go for help when you showed up. How did you know where to look? There was a mining town called Zasful, not far from here. According to the archived records, the demons raised it. But 14 years after the world wound opened, a Sicorian refugee in Mendev had a strange vision. He was a shaman, and in a trance, his ancestors told him that some of his kinsmen were still alive, waiting to be rescued from the prison of stone. Subsequent genealogical research confirmed that these kinsmen used to live in this town. As for the prison of stone, I think the hint was pretty clear. They sought refuge in the caves below. Looks like you could use some help. That would be very kind of you. I managed to uncover this door, but opening it without any tools is beyond my capabilities. I found a poor fellow buried under the rocks. Kelid, judging by his appearance. If you can help get his body out from under the rubble, I can use it to prove that my theory is correct. And then I'll be able to return here on a full-fledged expedition. Alright, let's push the rock. I knew I could count on you. This is 100% going to be a Vault Tech. And we're in Fallout now. Alright, let's find the Overseer. The foreman. A bunch of pale and emaciated humans wearing blue rags look at you with fearful eyes. Their leader is a tall old man. Who are you? Are you demons? Clutching a pickaxe with his hands that still have strength in them, the old man mutters to his fellows. My father said demons have red eyes and spew fire out of their asses. Is it possible the buggers have grown less nasty over the year? We're no demons, old man. We're crusaders, the sworn enemies of demons. The gray-haired man lowers his weapon and returns to his comrades with obvious doubt. Crusaders? Who are they? Father never told me about them. But if you aren't demons, welcome. The old man makes a serious effort to crack an affable smile. 1 second, need some eye drops. All right. Allergies are really taking its toll today. I need some more. Burns. It's like holy water. Now tell me, Crusader, or whatever you are, what's happening on the surface? How far away are our forces? When will we be rescued? How soon will Socorus beat back the demons? We'll drive the demons away soon, but I have bad news about Socorus. It fell over 100 years ago. So that's how it is then. Socorus is no more. Our kinsmen, our clans, our country, everything is gone. You've brought ill tidings, and many sad songs will be sung around our fire tonight. Who are you? What do you mean, who are you? We live here, you know. This place was called Mineshaft 14 back when they mined iron here. But then, after demons poured out of the stinking world wound, the miners and local folks hid down here and sealed the door behind them. That's how we survived. We've been waiting for outside help ever since. All 4 generations were born right here in this cave. But our compatriots don't seem to be in a hurry to mount a rescue. So it is a vault. Amazing. Genuine relic. A culture completely isolated from the outside influences. This is what I call unearthing a priceless treasure. You know how many years have passed since then? You take us for savages? Of course we do. We would have vanished in the dark ages ago if we weren't counting time. Do you know what it feels like when nothing ever changes? When you can't tell the difference between minutes, hours, or days? That's creepy, Sonny. So we take turns keeping track by counting heartbeats. We change every 15,000 pulses. Merg is the one counting now. The old man nods towards a stocky miner right next to him who looks a bit absent-minded and sometimes moves his lips silently. Have you ever tried to escape? Do we look like people with a death wish? Or do you take us for boulder-brained fools? Everybody knows there's death outside and with stinking demons rampaging all over the place. Suppose we do get out. What next? Where would we go? How would we survive? We've never seen the sun in the sky, so everybody would be blind. We've never felt grass under our feet or smelled breezes wafting from the fields. The world would be dangerous and strange. No, we'd rather stay here where it's safe and where darkness is our own. How do you even survive here? We survive solely by the gods' providence. Thank goodness for that. Our existence is tolerable, although things could certainly be better. When our ancestors entered the mine shaft and sealed themselves in, they realized they had nothing but rocks to eat and nothing but dirt to pour down their throats. And so the priests gathered and prayed to the 3 deities, Aristil, Gazra, and Pelura, beseeching them to protect us. And that night, a stream sprung in the deepest tunnel. Everybody thought we were about to die, that everyone would drown before they even got a chance to starve. But the stream formed a lake, and then water stopped and never rose any higher. Thus, our ancestors got water, fish, and moisture for growing mushrooms in the cave, plus a sign that they had not been forgotten by the gods. What a sign it was. Have you ever tried subsisting on fish and fungi? Just fish, fungi, fish, fungi. Every day until the end of your life. Had our ancestors been smart, they would have prayed to the gods to teach them to eat rocks. We have rocks aplenty, all kinds. But no, we do not complain. Instead, we humbly give thanks to our blessed patrons. There is an ancient temple not far from the mine shaft. We call it the Shrine of the Three. Judging by its direction, it's exactly where our spring comes from, except there's a limit to any miracle. Some misfortune has befallen you? A misfortune? We have a word for this misfortune, but you're too young to hear such obscenities. Our stream has gone bad. The water in it has become foul and rotten, barely fit to drink. The fish in this poison just die, while we waste away from stomach cramps. We had no choice but to send one of us to scout the shrine. The luckiest one, gods be damned. He was gone for 3 days, and when we heard rattling at the door as if someone was starting to unlock it, a deafening crash followed. The rocks behind the door rumbled, dirt flowed, and then there was silence. We couldn't even unlock the door to see what happened on the other side. One thing was clear, our lucky guy was dead. And now you've shown up. Mayhap you've been sent by the gods. Do you mind checking what happened at the Shrine of the Three? You're used to moving around in the open, quite unlike us. Not helping them would make us criminals in the eyes of humanity and history. Yeah, we'll deal with it. That's good, outsider. Do not fail us. We already had our fair share of suffering. Warding spells protect the shrine, but they will not harm you as long as you bear my mark. I want to know more about the Shrine of the Three. Our ancestors visited the shrine and prayed to the three gods who look after our people. Legends say that before the shrine was dedicated to Aristil, Pelura, and Gozra, it was associated with an older set of gods whose names are now forgotten. It is said that they went into exile to worlds outside our own, beyond our knowledge. When demons spewed forth from the world wound, the god callers who safeguarded that place squared off against them and lost. The very last of them sealed the shrine, fled its protection, and joined a group of his frightened kinsmen who looked for refuge. It was my father, the last god caller in our family. I've heard so much about this sacred tradition. God callers would contact the lesser deities of Socorus, clan gods, and sometimes even patrons of individual families. Many scholars even believe them to be not deities proper, but powerful spirits from the entourage of real gods. That mistake is doubtlessly caused by lack of truthful knowledge about Socorus and its culture. Sorry, wife needed some help. I have some questions about how you survive down here. Ask away. If you're that curious, I'm the foreman and I speak for all of the mine shaft. Tell me more about this place. The mine shaft is our home. It's a large and glorious mine, except nobody ever expected humans to dwell here. The top passages were exhausted ages ago, and we used this space to build our homes. Down below is the Great Hall, where our clans gather to discuss matters of importance, listen to the stories, and cook our food. There is a crack in the rocks that sucks out the smoke and allows fresh air to trickle in. The small tunnels run deep. They're very damp and good for all kinds of mushrooms. There's a lake at the very bottom. They say our ancestors used to fish using bait, bugs and worms, that kind of thing. But we spear our food. We dive into the deep and stab fish with a pointy stick. Our home is a harsh mistress. It wasn't built for men. It was built for work. But what can we do? 1 second, folks. All right, sorry about that. Just needed to help the wife with something. Or try to help the wife with something. What are those clothes you're wearing? They're mining overalls. What do you expect us to make new clothes from? Fish scales? These garments were worn by our forefathers, and they're the only thing from the surface that we have left. We patch them up the best we can, but they get threadbare anyway. We'll be walking stark naked in a generation or two, like kobolds or some other beasts. That's all right, as long as our descendants keep counting time so we don't turn wild. If we forget time, we'll just become animals, grow fangs and big eyes as saucers. Then we'll devour one another. What is your name? My name was Jerosyn at birth, but the last 24 years, people have simply been calling me Foreman. Started in the times of my father, and the eldest dweller of the mine has been called Foreman ever since. My father was a great man, a pious priest, a leader, and a god-caller. Alas, he could not teach me to call the gods, and he carried his knowledge with him to the grave. But my family still honors his memory. With your permission, I would like to stay with these people. Can't wait to learn. I mean, I must ensure the inhabitants of the mine are in no danger now that we've unsealed it.
Can't hide from me.
Can't talk to any of them.
All right.
I wonder if this was one of the Kickstarter quests.
Let's see what we can do.
Or if this Vault Tech vault was put in by the developers.
Here we go. Can't hide from me. Uh-huh. Can't make the demons wait.
The water from the underground well is covered by a thin, oily film that reeks of rot.